Hello, hello. It is Wednesday. I see Lil Gamer Lane has already found the goose emote. There is, in fact, a goose emote. He, unfortunately, okay, I'm really sorry. He's a sub emote, so he's sort of money locked. I'm out of the free slots, and I technically could get rid of one of the moose ones because I have 3 moose emotes and then a bird and a shrimp, and I just didn't want to. So yeah, there's a here. We'll put him in here. There's like a static goose where he's just the usual purple, and then there's a rave goose version, which is the one where he turns. Sorry, she. Her name's Greta Goosewig. My goose. So yeah, that's the big exciting emo, and Lane found that immediately. I apologize if I ever someday have more free emotes that I can put in there. I will make her free. I'll do like what I'll do with the other ones, which is the static version is free, and then like the animated ones are for subscribers. But until now, or for now, she's the sub emote. Other news, you might notice I'm not speaking to you in pin drop silence because Chill Hop is finally back. Chill Hop hasn't worked in like a month, and it's so silly. But it like has made me not really want to stream because it's so I'm so like vibe focused on my stream. Like I'm not really here to be nonstop funny or nonstop entertaining. Like it's a vibe time where if you gotta put your laundry away, or you got some work to do or whatever, I can be your buddy on your other screen to keep you company while you do those things. And but I felt like the Sims music just isn't as good. Although I saw a reel on some social media platform this morning that was it contained the music from The Sims 1, and I was like, oh, peak soundtrack. It has the same effect on me as like the Stardew Valley soundtrack, where it makes me want to get things done. Anyway, as I said, if you were here Sunday, you know that I'm taking a little bit of a break from our big giant horse build. I need to finish something, and that was going to take me a really long time. So I wanted to put a little break in the middle of it and do something else, because the fun for me is getting to finish these and put them out. I mean, some of the fun is building them on stream. Some of the fun is putting them on the gallery and seeing people download them and use them. And it's a bummer when I like don't get to do that for like several weeks or even months, which is what this one's sort of taking. So, yeah, we're not abandoning the horse center. We're just taking a break to work on our shipping container treehouse. So here's the whole vibe. You'll start down here. I'm gonna forget to put a mailbox in. I should really make a point redeem that's like, hey, put your mailbox in, because I literally never remember. Now they have a mailbox. Actually, I'm gonna do the cuter one. The seasons one is the peak mailbox. Hi, Moose. I see your wet butt is climbing onto my couch right now. That's awesome. I have been mentally and physically bad all week. And I like really wasn't feeling up to doing anything physical this evening. But it's been, we had a really bad snowstorm on Sunday into Monday. Like the whole state shut down. Basically the Department of Transportation was like, hey, do not go outside. They're basically begging people not to drive unless they absolutely really had to. And so for a couple days, like for Sunday and Monday, Moose didn't get a walk. And I'm very grateful that I have a dog who's 12 and is really squirrely if he doesn't get his walks, but he was really bent out of shape today. Thankfully, we got to go, we were at Lucas's last night, and he got to go to the park over there. And it was full of snow, which is his favorite thing in the whole wide world. So he got to have some fun in that, and we went for a mini walk because it was freezing. And then today, I was just in a lot of pain, and I wasn't up for walking. And then my stupid dog comes over and stares at me as if to say, please God, can we go for walkies? So I got up and I did it because I'll do pretty much anything for that dog. And then I'm like really busy this weekend, so he'll probably only get today and tomorrow. But also like the snow's half melted already. We got that huge horrible storm on Sunday night, and then it was 40 degrees today, and it's gonna be like 60 and 70 all weekend, so we'll see if we get any more. But now he's soggy and just climbed onto my couch, so that was cool. Actually, hold on. I swear I'll start the build shortly, but I do have to show, I should have had this ready before. I do need to show Moosey's snow picture. I put it in Lane's Discord earlier this week, so if you're in that Discord, you've already probably seen this, but I think I've talked about this before. Moose is just obsessed with snow. Let me... There he is. This is why we have the sign on my door that says, I promise he wants to be out there. Please don't call the cops. Please don't call the Humane Society. Please don't call PETA. He wants to be out there. And he's so mad at me if I don't let him be out there. So my couch was very covered in like towels this week because he was just so soaking wet. But he was so happy, and I'm not gonna tell my 12-year-old dog that he, you know, can't go out in the snow. What happened here? I did survive the update apocalypse. If you're a Sims person, you might know that EA launched a whole new, basically a whole new way to microtransaction us. They're framing it as a way to pay creators. It's not that. It's not that at all. It's a way to microtransaction people. And the update, basically broke everybody's games. 100%. No one's been able to play The Sims for a couple days. And I turned it on at 7:30 to test it, and my game screen was just black, and I was like, well, that's not good. That's no good. And I finally figured it out. I really only play with 2 mods on, when I'm building. I use MC Command Center, and then I use Twisted Mexi, which is the better debug and better build by. So thankfully I really only had to fix 2 mods, because there's some people who play with 50 some mods on their game, and I was concerned. Who's in chat? You watched a video about that? Yeah, the microtransaction stuff. It's just whatever. It's the only way I can see it being helpful is if you are a console player. Because mods and custom content aren't accessible on consoles. So on one hand, it's a way for console players to get the custom content and pay creators in the process, but you can't just pay for it. You have to buy SimCoin or whatever. I don't remember what they called it, but you have to buy their own special currency in bulk and then spend it. Like, you can't just pay for the pack. So it's still just slimy. Like, EA at every turn is pissing off their audience, and it really sucks. All right. Anyway, my game seems to be okay. I suspect we'll find a couple things that maybe got, like, misplaced, which happens sometimes. And that's okay. We'll figure it out. One thing I did want, I use this color wallpaper all the time because I just really like it, but I feel like I need to use a different one. Even this red could be really fun. I'm just feeling a little self-conscious about how often I use it. Hello, Tony. How's it going? And Jordy, too. Thank you so much for the subs. Okay, you maybe missed my spiel. I did have to make her a sub emote. I don't have enough free ones left, and I didn't have it in me to get rid of a moose one. But I did give Jordy a sub so that you could use it. Because I was like, I can't make this based on her idea and then not let you use it. So I hope you get to enjoy your goose for a while. And thank you, Tony. Yeah, the goose emote was Jordy's idea, so I had to I had to make sure you got to use it. We hung out with Jordy and Tony last night. Please remind me what that game was called. It's something. It was like Mama's something angels, Mama's precious angels, Mama's something angels. What were you playing? Sleeping Angels. I was not going to come up with that. Yeah, I was at Lucas's apartment last night, and I was sitting on his couch, and Tony said something about Vinland Saga, and Lucas was like, "Who were you watching? I must join right now and talk to them." And then he immediately subbed to Tony for 3 months because he was so excited about somebody else talking about Vinland Saga. So thank you for entertaining my boyfriend last night. He was so excited. Okay, I'm trying to decide if I like this blue. This is, I was making my thumbnails and I was just like, I just use that purple so much. Like, I do love it. But I don't want like all my builds to look the same, you know? But I do like a good like dark wallpaper. Looking for a little bit, but you'll be listening. That's really cool. I appreciate folks being here in whatever way you can. The most Lucas response of all time. Yeah, because then he was immediately like, "Do you guys want to see my manga collection?" He was very excited. Yeah, he was having a really good time, which, like, honestly, you should be flattered because Lucas isn't on Twitch that often. He enjoys it. He checks in once in a while, but he's not like super on all the time. So he was like actually genuinely having a great time last night. Bro, looks great so far. Thank you. Yeah, we'll return to. Oh, and if I use I could maybe use one of the fun colored ones too. If I swap to the. How do I feel about that blue? I know it's not my usual purple, but I need to make myself not do the same thing all the time, and I think it still works. He hops on stream to cyberbully you. Yeah, he sure does. Lane set Lucas and me up, and now they just bully each other all the time. You really like the blue? Okay, good. I think I do too, because it's still like the same mood kind of. Let me see. Okay, I swapped one thing that I use all the time, and now I might go swap it for another thing because there's this rug. What colors do you come in? I guess, I don't know. The other one could maybe stay. I guess let's leave it for now. I've never used it before, so that could be kind of nice. It is like weirdly flat though. Like it doesn't really have any depth to it. It just looks like a flat JPEG on the floor. That's okay. I also was thinking I want some stuff on the table. You know I love some clutter. And I was thinking we could use the stuff from garden to table maybe? Or maybe that stuff can come over here too. Yeah, look at that. Like we're growing some foods on the shelves. How's everybody's Wednesday? I hope the weather's better everywhere for everybody. Like I said, it's finally... Our weather truly cannot decide what it wants to do. It's so back and forth. And it's miserable. It's making it no fun. And really hard to just, like, plan. But... what are you gonna do? That's ye old Midwest. Yeah, I was in Shaddy's chat last night too, and he said the same thing. Like it's just even slightly down south. It's like crazy how much the weather cannot make up its mind. I'm gonna put. I always forget about this wall plant, and I really like that one. Me and Tony was hanging on the patio for a bit and it was really nice. Yeah, I was able, like, Moose demanded walkies. So we did it, even though I really didn't feel up to doing that. He was so up in my business. And was like, please. So I did it, because I love him. And it was, like, really nice out. I'm not cold at all. Last night was bitter. Even just walking him like around Lucas's apartment complex was pretty gnarly. Alright, I like the blue. It still works with this also. That was my one concern. I wonder if a different frame would be better. The white, actually, I think I like the white. Because that sticks out a little better and it kind of pulls in tones from this wall. Also, Jordy, I saw the, on Instagram, I saw the cat sticker you made for your tattoo shop. I love it. It's so good. Whatever you posted, I think it was in your story. On your tattoo account. It was very cool. Let's see. Lane's thinking about making stickers for stream this year. I think that would be fun. I do think, Lane, I do think we need a summers for touching grass, winters for touching ass sticker. I think we need one of those. My boss commissioned me to make them. I felt pretty honored. They were really good. Olivia Fanka, what you working on today? Hello. So I'm taking a break from the big boy build because I was getting overwhelmed and feeling like I wasn't accomplishing anything. And I need the dopamine of finishing a build. So we are 100% going back to it. And I think here's what's happening. I think I'm going to feel like refreshed to come back to it. I need to do like a small build in between. Because I bit off more than I can chew with that big one, and it's gonna be so cool when it's done. Like it's cool that it's cool now already, but I just wanted to do like a small boy build in between. So we're building a shipping home container or shipping container home treehouse. So she's up on stilts, so technically not a treehouse, but among the trees. So yeah, I built, so like you start down here obviously, and then this is going to be a little deck, and both of these decks are going to be decorated. And then we've got like a covered deck over here, and then this is a walkout deck, and I was thinking about putting a hot tub on here because I just love hot tub. This is gonna be some kind of sleeping space, some kind of bedroom, and then down here, so you come in through the front door here, decorated, yes, thank you. So here's your walk-in little sitting spot with some hanging plants. We've got our laundry right away. Here's our bathroom. That's impossible to see because, God, I wish it was easier to see. I really love this wallpaper. That's an eco lifestyle one because it's like recycled wood. It's so hard to show you bathrooms because the windows or the walls clip down. Bro 69420. Hello, princess. How's it going? I thought of you today because I saw some post on Instagram that was like somebody was playing Animal Crossing and sold a bunch of stuff to Tom Nook, right? And their total was 69,420. And they were like, I could not have planned this if I'd taken weeks to try to make it happen. Like they just happened to hit 69,420 on their sale. Yeah, you don't want to burn yourself out and end up rushing it. Yeah, I just like, I was starting to get, I felt like I was sort of running out of ideas. Like even after doing, my mistake was that the day I did my bedroom, I was in a bad mood to begin with. Like I really should have just not streamed that day. And then I was just like frustrated with the game because my computer and the game were being stupid. So like it wasn't the build that was the problem, it was everything else. And then I just like I was trying to decide, like, do I do something small? Do I keep pushing through on it? And I just decided to take a little bit of a break. And then when I am done with this build, and then I'll go back to the other one, then I'll feel like totally solid and good again. And I'd rather do that and have a nice fun time, especially because like Velveeta Fan Club and Cozy Gremlin made characters for me, right? So I want to be able to make fun bedrooms for them and finish the rest of the build. It's just, I made it so big. And part of the fun of The Sims for me is, like I said before, it's so much fun to put stuff on the gallery and see people download it. And right now I'm like, the one build is taking me so long that I was doing like little builds on the side. Let me see if I can show you those. They also changed, I don't know if this is a sorting feature. I don't know if I can change this, but now they're sorting these by how many downloads they have versus the order in which you did them, which is really frustrating for me because then I can't show you the ones that I just made. Because like I've been making a couple like off stream. I made this one off stream because I like to keep my gallery updated. This is just like a little 1-bedroom A-frame. I actually love that one, and I wish I'd done it on stream because I really like it. I did that one as recent. This is a tiny home where the house itself is like a 32 tile, and then the other 32 tiles is like a 1-bedroom tattoo studio. Because I really hadn't built anything with the tattoo pack at all. So this is a public like tattoo studio, and then this is the living space. So it's like somebody tattoos out of their house, basically. That was a recent one. This is another tree. This one actually is technically truly a tree house because I have it sort of resting on trees. That's a recent one that's up there. And I've just been building these off stream because I like to just cruise. And sometimes it's fun. I love doing tiny houses. Tiny houses and like micro. This is another one. micro homes. Because it's just like a fun, I can do them in like no time. I can do them in a night and then throw them up on the gallery or whatever. I think I actually showed this one, and I think I went to this one to show you guys. This was the solarium one where I built. It's a little house, and then the back there's a solarium off of it, which is actually just a roof piece because I figured out how to do that. I think those are most of my other ones. Yeah. So I've been doing that, but I also, like, I thought I would just stream a little of a bonus build, and then we'll go back to it when I'm ready. And we'll all have a much better time. Okay. Well, on Sunday, we did all of this. So tonight, we're gonna do this. My goal is to do the living room and the bedroom at least. And then this and the decks might be a third stream, but we'll see. We'll see how much we get through. I do not want to forget to put lights on the front of the house, though. And I've been doing, I think I've shown this a couple times. I've been doing like custom lights on fence posts like this, where I just raise up a garden lamp. And then it kind of looks like it's built into the railing. And I'm a big fan of that. What did I say I was gonna do? Outside lights. I remember. Oh, I love these. They just really don't put off a lot of light, but they're so cute. Did we get any with Eco Lifestyle? Probably. They probably also don't even need electricity because that was the whole thing. I might also put some, like, solar panels on this thing. Oh, that's really cute. It doesn't really... Is it supposed to be a cloud? Yeah, that's pretty cute. That'd be really cute in a kid's room. Let's see. I have these inside, but they can go outside too. Just give me like a good outside boy sconce. I just want a regular boy sconce. Which one do I want? You know what? Let's use these. Because I've used other Adventure Awaits stuff in this pack, so... Yeah, as always, I'm not a limited pack build kind of girly. If you're looking for somebody who's only using some packs or focusing on one, a lot of the times I will pick one or two to be the main focus. But I don't think I've ever done like this is only 2 packs or whatever. I just like too much stuff, and I own a lot of packs, and I like to just be able to use them and not have to think too much about them. Oh, this is gonna be... I often use black wood, and I used brown, so it's gonna be harder to match them. Let's see. Oh, I could also use these. Just do... these. Oh, that would be really nice too. What are you? Oh, a lantern post. Is it too big? Dang it. Dang it. I wish you could resize those a little better. What colors do you come in? Yeah, it looks a little more cohesive when I only use the black railing, but I really like the natural wood on this one. But what I could do... Come on. Give me better sunlight, please. These don't match, but... Did we get any with adventure awaits. Oh, that's right, just the jellyfish. Okay, well, I will figure that out. Not right now. And that's okay. I do want to figure out some kind of light for here, though. This is another one of my, I know I've talked about this. Whenever I get really stressed out in general, but especially about like the housing market, I convinced myself I could like build my own tiny home or build my own shipping container home. And no, I can't. But it's totally like what if all my friends and I pitched in and bought a bunch of land, and then we all each got our own tiny home or shipping container home, and alas, it's not always how it works. I also oh no, there's string lights on the railing. I don't need to do string lights over the top. Okay, let's go back to the living room. Unfortunately, I just feel like I always want to use the library pack. It's just so cute. And it fits. I did put, so like this I just put here to save the space as living room. This was put here, and then this was put here to just mark the rooms so that I wouldn't forget. They're not necessarily like what I'm planning to use. So let's see. What kind of decks do we got? Also, is the music balanced okay with my voice? I was so excited that Chill Hop was back. Oh my gosh, I have been so sad without it. Which sounds so silly, but it's such a big part of my stream, is the fact that it's like a chill, nice time. Plus, the Sims music kept getting my VODs muted, which is so annoying. Yeah, fine. It's literally been a month. And then I think last week, 2 weeks ago, I messaged them and was like, hey, I'm terminally Midwestern, so I was so polite about it. And it was like, oh my god, I appreciate you guys and your team and your music so much. It does not work, and it hasn't worked for like a month. I just thought you should know. Because a lot of people were talking about it. I'm not on Reddit, but you can like look at Reddit, even if you don't have an account. And people definitely were aware that it wasn't working. And I was like, maybe nobody's told them. Maybe people just go to the internet to complain, and nobody ever actually told Chill Hop that their shit wasn't working. So I did it. I'm sure a lot of other people did it too, but and then they actually, like, an actual person got back to me yesterday. Alright, you know what? Maybe that one desk was the move. This whole time I was thinking it was a placeholder. I use this one quite a bit because it's got such nice. Do we like it tucked into, because if I do it like this, I could put a pretty plant behind it. Okay, we're gonna think about that. I can put, or like a lamp. I could also put a lamp on it. And you know I love that little businesses and hobbies lamp so much. Where is... Just give me everything in this pack. Give it to me. We'll do one of those. We'll do... Hey. Let me put books up top. That's where books go. We all know that's where books go. I did me. Okay. Can I put books up there? Okay. Cool. Awesome. This we'll probably put down here somewhere. And I should maybe make myself use a swatch I haven't used before. I think I usually just use like kind of the generic. This one. I don't know that I've really used the full-size boy. Alright, let's finish the desk. So we'll do... Obviously, we need a laptop. Wait, Velveeta Fan Club, did you see... We have a new... This was... I can't take credit. This was Jordy's idea, and I just made Jordy's vision a reality. Because I showed my my goose lamp. Oh, you know what else I should show? Because I don't think anybody was here yet. So we had like a nasty snowstorm on Sunday night. And when I say nasty, I mean all the humans were like, wow, this is the worst thing ever. And you know who didn't think that? Moose. This was my dog on Monday morning. He would not come inside. He literally sat out on the deck pretty much all day. He'd come in for like a few minutes to warm up on my couch, my brand new couch. He just completely get soaked and then come inside. Let me find. He's my big baby, so then he'd come in to take a nap, and I would put my little heating pad on him. So I thankfully had the forethought to put towels all over the new couch. And then he would come in and snuggle, and I'd wrap him in his towels and then put the heating blanket on him, the heating pad, so he could be nice and comfy. He's such a big baby. He's in that spot on the couch right now, getting it wet again. It's his favorite thing. But yeah, here, I'll go back to that snow one because I didn't show it for very long. He just, like, damn it, I know how to work computers. He just, the whole day, I was like, Moosey, do you want to come inside? And then he would just get completely buried in snow. I've talked about this, but I have a sign on my apartment door that says, like, please, like, I promise he wants to be out there. He's only allowed out there if I'm home. He's okay. Because I had some, like, a long time ago, some very well-meaning neighbors, like, who thought maybe I didn't realize he was out there or that I wasn't home or something. And I'm like, no, he loves it out there. He loves it out there so much, despite looking like a Humane Society commercial. Rotation of old beach towels that are on my couch 24/7. Yep. I didn't care so much when it was the old couch, but I just got the new couch, and I was like, Moose, no. You can't. Oh, Lane, we're gonna use this pack real heavily in your bedroom on the horse ranch thing built. Oh my god, my brain is, I feel like I ironed out my brain this week. There's no wrinkles or bumps in there at all. I am so fried. But so little Simsy got to make a creator pack, so it's all like streamer stuff. So I'll just show you. This is all stuff we're gonna use in your bedroom, because it's all meant to be like your Sims a streamer, basically. They even have like the Sims posters, which I think is so cute. They have like all the, it's so cute. Little cute little boba cup. It was very, very thoughtfully done. Oh, also like my favorite candle in the game. Where's the coffee one? Give it. Is it the first one? God damn it, where is it? That's an egg one. Tony, don't look. There it is, the coffee one. The coffee one's my favorite. Does that fit up there? No. Okay, we'll just put it in the middle of here then. Or maybe we'll put it over here. There we go. I love that candle. Cute. Yeah, Lane, so we'll use... There's also some cute, like, kitty artwork. And some cute... Let's use that. And then there's, like, the pile of Sims games. I love it. Okay, back to... We're gonna use... I feel like I always use this laptop, but it's the nicest one. I guess there's also, like... Just looks nice and modern. I like it. So we'll put this off to the side. Let's get some plants up in here. Should be doing stream work tonight, but I'm afraid that I'm simply too comfy cozy. Listen. The weather told us all this week, like, you are gonna take a break whether you like it or not. Oh my god, this is terrible. I had the worst, like, I didn't have a snow day on Monday. I still had to work, but my brain was just like, snow day. Love snow days. We will not be using brains at all today. I love snow days. And I was a useless sack of shit. But you know, sometimes you gotta be. We are not supposed to be hyper super mega productive all the time. Where's that tall boy I love? Where is it? You would think by now I'd kind of start to remember where stuff is in the build menu, and I do not. Not even a little. There we go. I guess it needs something tall back there. Maybe we could put like a small bookshelf or something here. But I also want to keep it... Oh no, you know what we need? Toy box. For a pupper. What else fits on this desk though? Actually, let's go back to that comfy gamer. It's also got this cute little gnome plant. I love him. Simsy did a very nice job with that one. Oops. I do think we're gonna need to do that, yeah. Okay, so we'll do it like that. We'll do stickers, that's cute. Put some headphones down. Oh, you're gonna make me do it the hard way? Alright, we're gonna pick a plant and call it a day over here. It doesn't need to be a super cluttery desk. It's almost 9 o'clock already. I yapped too long again. God, I need to use something else. I use those flowers all the time, but they're so cute. I'm trying to mix stuff up a little. I have my favorite items to use, but I would like to, you know, try something different sometimes. I think I want this. I can't decide where I want that to go on here. That can only go in one spot. Okay. Although there's a really cute hack that people have been using so that your Sims can use laptops like sitting on the floor. And it's that there's a kotatsu. I don't know if I have it. Or it's like I don't know if they actually call it a kotatsu, but that's what it is. It's the floor table. And you size it down, and then you can move that laptop wherever you want, and they can still use it. Let me Google, do I own this? Sims 4? Sometimes they just call it something else. Ah, shit. It's from Snowy Escape. I don't have it. It's fine. You just have to trust me. What if we did like this instead? And then this. And then we'll do this. We'll like custom tilt it a little. We'll custom tilt it a little. Hey, why aren't you working? There we go. Custom tilt her a little. Oops. And then we'll go like this. We'll scoot her around. Okay, that feels better. And then maybe like a little, I don't know, that might even be fine. I don't need to clutter every single thing. I'm saying that out loud for myself. Because sometimes I forget. I'm afraid to put something here. Let's see where the, see how much space this takes. Ooh, that's pretty. I saw a really cool, some reel today, that somebody made like a really cool mid-century modern custom content kit. I don't play with any custom content so far, but I might think about it so that I can play with that mid-century modern stuff. I always hesitate to play with custom content, and I don't play with any like script mods or other than my only two mods are Twisted Mexi, which is what makes the build by mode so much easier to work with, and then MC Command Center, which just has like a lot of like very easy cheats built in. But I don't play with any like Cozy Gremlin has a ton of actual gameplay mods. I don't play with any of those at all. Not because I don't like them. I just don't think about it really. And ooh, so they're pretty. So I don't really play with mods, but then I also I don't play with custom content because I primarily build. And I know I could like direct people to where the custom content came from, but I like to be able to just put my stuff on the gallery knowing people should hypothetically have access to it right away. But there's some really cute stuff. That's something maybe someday I'd like to learn how to do. I used to make, oh my god, I can't remember if it was Sims 2 or Sims 3. But it had, as a function of the game, like a studio where you could make all your own stuff. And that happened at like the peak of me exclusively wearing band t-shirts in my life. So I was making like all my own band t-shirts in The Sims. And I would kill to have that back. Oh, I can't remember which one it is. It was either 2 or 3. And you could make all your own everything. I mean, you could choose a base item and then upload any image you wanted onto it. So I was making all my own, like I said, like all my own band t-shirts, and it was really sweet. I'm sure they ran into some like licensing issues or something because people were probably uploading stuff they didn't have the rights to upload, but that was before stuff was downloadable and shareable too, I think. The dog will be able to get here. There we go. I think I mentioned this on Sunday. I specifically built this with steps instead of ladders so that the dogs could be in the game. If you use ladders, which technically makes more sense for a build like this, your pets cannot get upstairs with you, and that's no fun. Hang on, I'm gonna be right back. My sliding door is open for Moose, and now he's inside and I'm cold, so please hold. My man is zonked on the couch. He got a good walkie today. We did many miles. But I was gonna start streaming, and at like 7:55, he was passed out in my bedroom. So I was like, okay, I can close the sliding door because he's inside. And then I did it. And then right on cue, as he does every single time, he was like running into the room like, I was just about to go out there. What are you doing? And then he went out for like 10 seconds and then came back inside. But I left it open because I didn't want to have to get up and whatever. And now here we are. I had to do it anyway. All right. I think we need some kind of vertical, we need some bookshelves or something here. And I never remember where those are. Here they are. I like these. I wish the books are comically large. Like, to scale with everything else. The book's like half the size of that stool. I love the businesses and hobbies one. I feel like I use them all the time, but they're really good. So I could also use the library one though and kind of build my own. Let's see. I kind of like that one because then you can have a full height one. Let me go back. You can have like they're kind of modular, and then you can put stuff here or like a poster here. Let's see. What color of this did I use over here? Okay. I could use this one then. Do that. And then we'll put like a viney boy. I think that'll technically clip through the ceiling. It's okay. We'll put it somewhere else. I'll put something smaller up there. Get out of here, please. Get out. And then we'll do... Oh, I don't know why I didn't say this earlier. Lan, last night they were streaming with, so it was Tony, Jordy, Naughty, and Jack, who I don't think was it Jack the Wizard? I feel like I've seen that name around. I'm just not sure that I know them. Yeah, it was really fun. Lucas in particular was having a great time. And like I said, Lucas doesn't really like hang out in chat very often. So it's a huge compliment that he was hanging out last night. Oh, hello! It's Red Toad 64. How's it going, Glenn? It's the man. Also, Lucas was trying to keep all of our Twitch friends straight last night. So he said row 64. And I was like, no, that's two different people. I can't remember. It was something like that. And I was like, well, there's Red Toad 64 and there's row 69 420. Gotta keep all our friends straight. Your alt account. Row 64. Will do. You found bird. I got a goose now too. Now I got two bird. That goose is here. Let me show her off. So this was Jordy's idea. Unfortunately, she's a paid subscriber one. I apologize. I was out of the free ones. But she is based on my real life goose, who is a plastic porch goose who I stuffed with LED lights. And now she's a lamp in my living room. I had to fix her today because Moose doesn't like her. He's always knocking her over, which hurts my feelings. He's a little rude to Greta Goosewig. Somebody sent me, some store right now has a bunch of porch goose costumes out. I was like, ooh, one of these days I'm gonna put real costumes on her. She was did I show this on stream? She was a pumpkin for Halloween because it was porch goose and porch moose. Let me see if I can find it. Maybe I put it in Lane's channel. Maybe not. It's fine. I'll have to find it later. I need to put some kind of plants up here, or candles or something. I love creating fire hazards in The Sims. None of the candles in this game are safe. I used a Zen trace somewhere already, right? Yeah, I love that thing. This one's a little culture appropriate-y, so I try not to use it. Where is... I can just use these. But it stresses me out that they're not on anything. Eating dinner right now. Trying to collect all 1,000 stars in Mario Adventure before bedtime. Dude, Godspeed. Guys, I've just been playing Pocopia. Like that's it. Like, I've only been playing Pocopia. I will say, I played it so hard for the first week, and now I think I'm at a point where I'm comfortably playing it. Like, I have figured out truly how to do a little at a time. So I can kind of, like, if I need like a 10-minute break during work or whatever, I truly can play for 10 minutes to like get a task started and give your Pokemon things to do, and then I like go be a person again, and then by the time I have time to take a break, like at lunch or whatever, I can play again. Yeah, I finally gotten, but like the first week, I was playing so much Pokopia. I hadn't played a game that intensely, like probably since Animal Crossing. I guess I don't know. I also just went through my annual like insane person Stardew run, so I probably played that just as much. But why don't you slot into the go on the side? I don't really want to do the hack. Oh wait, actually, that one would probably be pretty easy. Please. Okay, so then you do it like this. Oh, that's right, the whole freaking thing comes apart. Oh, yes, okay. This is how we're gonna do it. Not clip it through the wall. And then, okay, what else do we want to put up there? Then we need... what kind of clutter we got? I could do the little cutie teapot I always like to put in stuff. And then you move her back. Oh no. This might not work as well as I thought it was going to. I'll creep on your comments in a second. Does this fit on here? Will it come over here? I broke it. Because... here. This is what happens when I try to do things the fancy way. Dang it! Okay. Maybe it's not worth it. I don't need this to be intense this evening. Did it go to the side though? No. Okay. All right. So then that's our little book corner. We've got our little everything here. All right. Now we need our living room stuff. Let's see. I'm at 940 stars right now. Oh, you're so close. You can do it. Who needs responsible sleep hours? Nothing's real. Oh my gosh, Velveeta Fan Club and I were texting each other last week because like all of a sudden it was 12:30 in the morning and we were both still awake playing Pokemon. And we were just like, dude, I'm 33 years old. Why am I sleep deprived because of Pokemon in 2026? Because it's just so good. But it's also just like, not to put you on co-blast with me, Velveeta Fan Club, but we were just like, what the hell? Like, why am I staying up so late to play this video game about little guys? And it's because they're little guys. Sam made a joke like, yeah, try to get all the stars, and now I'm like, bet. Yeah, you gotta. Gotta do it. Ooh, that's kind of vibey. That's like a little not quite mid-century modern, but I think the high school years pack was really like Art Deco, which was its own thing. I'm just trying to pick a TV stand because it decides the vibe of the whole room. And I was originally gonna go more cabiny, and I've kind of just gone like very modern, the same way I decorate everything. That's why. So I mentioned that I did some other side builds, like not on stream, and those were more themed builds. And that felt like a really good challenge for myself. Because, sorry, I just want these to match, and I feel like they don't. Please, all I want is for the Sims to give us stuff that matches when it's in the same pack. Is it a lighting issue, or does it seriously just not match? Oh my god. Why? It's fine. It's a video game. So we'll do one here. I'm a night owl. This is when I have my stamina. No, I'm exactly the same way. I am not meant to be a person in like a morning-based capitalism environment. I am so much a night person that like even when I want to go to bed early, I just can't. Like Lucas is a morning person. Very much a morning person, and we get about the same amount of sleep. Our schedules are just off. Like he goes to bed earlier and then gets up before me. Yeah, morning-based environment. It's terrible. It is like society hates night owls. Somehow the morning people have won. Oh, but you know what else I love that stupid retro pack so much. I can't do it. You have to let me, you guys. I have to use a different one. I can't. I just love it so much. This is literally the real life couch I bought. I basically bought the couch because of the one in The Sims. I need to use something else. Sometimes you have to branch out. Maybe. We'll see. Anyway. Yeah, I'm not a morning person. Lucas is. The best way that works out is that I take Moose out late before we go to bed, and then he gets up with Moose early in the morning, and tends to take Moose out for me in the morning, which I appreciate very much. Oh, this could be cute because it's still. I don't think I've ever used the blue one, so that could be cute. This is the library pack. Yeah, we will get you morning people. I've literally been like that my whole life. I've never been a morning person. I just, like, Lucas and I talk about it a lot, where it kind of comes down to like, when do you like your quiet time? Do you like it before everybody else has gotten up for the day, or do you like it after everyone else has gone to bed? And I'm very much I strongly prefer to still be awake when other people have gone to bed. That is my personal like comfort. And that's not everybody's, and that's okay. But also, I resent that we have a society that like puts more value on being a morning person. That sucks. I think they both have things worth celebrating. There's people who get into my office at 6 a.m. Do they stay? Are they the kind of people who then like stay all day? Or here's the only reason I understand that. There are some people who like, to them it's more worth it to start really early in the morning and then have more of an evening to themselves. But then I also feel like that means they're getting up at like 4 a.m. and then you have to go to bed at like 8. Hello, Shadow Kid. How's it going? I was talking about you earlier because I was talking about how so Lucas and I hung out in Tony's chat for a while, And then we were watching Shadikin stream, like laying in bed, because we were like, we should go to bed early. And then I was like, or I could see which of my friends are streaming on Twitch right now. And then we were watching Shaddy on my phone, doing the thing that you're not supposed to do, which is like being on screens in your bed. What if we just completely annihilate the naturey vibe of this build and just put a huge ass screen? That would be really funny. Although I do think I really want to, I would love to do like a movie theater build at some point. I think that would be fun. Going good, just working on your thesis project and constantly sanding wood. Ooh. So like it's a wood thesis? You have to do a thesis for your degree? That's very stressful. Let's see what we're talking about. Anyway, yeah, so like I sometimes when I'm on call at work, I get folks from start at 6 a.m. and I'm like, go get a coffee or something, give me an hour. Yeah, the earliest I'll start work, so I work from home full time. That's my disclaimer here. I will sometimes like start really early because I see starting early as a trade-off of the fact that I don't have a commute. Like my commute is from one side of my apartment to the other. And so like my trade-off is that if my job's willing to let me be fully remote, which is not the case for everybody at my company, I'm not gonna complain too much, and I'll work a little more technically. So I generally start like 7:30, 7:45 until 4:30 or 4:45, and then I take a full hour in the middle of the day to like disconnect, and that's what works for me. But I don't know, man. Some people just like, I have never in my life been a morning person, and I'm so jealous of people who are. The world is definitely built for people who are morning people, and it's just couldn't be me. Here's my cute lamp that I love. Oh, we also need to put in some actual overhead lighting in this room too. Or maybe not. Let's see. I could always put some string lights or something. We could do... Oh, the only thing is sometimes that clips. Yeah, like it'll clip through. What if I did... Oh, but it's not even, and that's gonna bother me. What if I did this one? And we just did like the glass has some string lights all around it. No one look at how that overlaps. I am choosing not to care. This is exposure therapy. I'm choosing not to care. No, you know that's not what I wanted. There we go. So instead of writing a paper to defend your degree before you graduate, your college has an exhibition that all the seniors must put a piece of work into the gallery that represents them and their journey. I'm doing a branding project that'll be interactive and will have custom things made out of wood, like a minimalist pop-up shop. That's awesome. Obviously, you don't have to do this, but if you have some pictures from that, I would love to see it once it's... You don't have to show us until it's done, but if you end up with some pictures from the actual exhibition, I would love to see that. It sounds awesome. I actually, I feel like that was... So I wasn't an art major. I have an arts management degree. So, well, I was doing that degree to be a tour manager. I wanted to be a concert tour manager, which immediately went out the window when I got a dog. That was one way you could use that degree. But most people in my program were going on to manage like museum collections and art galleries and that kind of stuff. So there was a lot. As part of my degree, I was very involved with like a lot of art gallery things, and a lot of people in my program were arts management minors with an actual art major, some kind of art major. So I frequented gallery shows because a lot of my friends in college had stuff like that going on. I love it. I love seeing the things my friends make. I always want to do so during COVID, or like peak COVID. I try not to say during COVID because I know it hasn't gone away. It's just this was pre-vaccine when we couldn't all like go be people, right? So my friend who was also at my program at we went to UW Green Bay. It's like one of two schools in Wisconsin where you could get an arts management degree, and they might have even gotten rid of it. I think it might just be down to Stevens Point. It's the only place you can get an arts management degree in Wisconsin anymore. I can't remember. But my friend and I put on like an online art show where we hosted it. It was like we were just desperate for any kind of art connection and doing that kind of stuff. So we basically like set up a page on my photography website. I hosted it on there. And then we also hosted like a Facebook event where every day somebody was featured. So it was basically like a 2-week long quote unquote art show where we just like invited people to come appreciate our friends' artwork on the internet. And I would love to do another one of those, or like a real life show. I live in a very arts forward kind of place. And I was supposed to be in I forgot about this. Like a main reason we did it was because I was asked to be in, we've got like, there's a lot of music awards in our state, which is really cool, and music industry awards. And I was invited because I'm a concert photographer to like display some of my work at a big event for one of these things. And it would have been March 16th of 2020. And I don't know if you know what happened around March 16th, 2020. But that was about the time no one could go outside anymore. And so the show got canceled. And I was like, damn it. Like, I really wanted to... Actually, let me see if I can find the picture. I really wanted to do this. And then so my friend and I were like, what if we just did our own art show? And just like featured all of our artsy friends, and it was really fun. I would love to do another one. Let me see if I can find sometimes I'm able to like search my own. Here it is. Okay, this picture is really old. Actually, I probably shouldn't show this because it does. I'll send it separately to the people. There's some things in this image that would like, again, I don't care if people know my real life and the bands I work for, but I try to respect Lane's decision to be a little anonymous on the internet and our friends' decisions. Hold on. Can I like, I'm gonna, it's you're in Central Time. Hello. Sorry, I'm rambling because I'm trying to figure out if I can quickly show this picture. Because I put together like this whole thing of some of my photographs that I was going to show, but the band name is on it. So hold on, I'm just going to like redact it so I can show it on the internet. And then at some point, I'll continue doing this build. I might just go until I finish the living room. Okay, I'm gonna squiggle out a band name real quick. Okay. Also, my living room doesn't look like this anymore. This is so old. Well, obviously, it's 2020. But so I took like my own little like, well, fine, I'll do my own art show with a glass of wine in my living room. So this was my like host my own little art show in my living room with Moosey and my little glass of wine and some of the pictures that I took. in... Was that the last show I shot before COVID? No, I did Pittsburgh with that band. Like literally 5 days before everything shut down. It was so crazy. My hair was purple. I haven't had purple hair in a while. Also, I don't straighten my hair anymore. I have extremely curly hair now. Well, I've always had extremely curly hair, but for a long time I straightened it, and I also colored it purple. I do miss the purple, and I've been thinking about doing it again, which isn't good, because whenever I think about coloring my hair purple, it's because I have problems I'm not dealing with. That's basically my eternal sign of like, hey girl. Oh, let's put some art in the corner. I've never used these and I think they're so cool. Yeah, it's my like, hey girl, you can dye your hair purple, but what you got going on that you don't want to talk about? Okay, the company I was working at told us to start working from home due to COVID. That same night I had a reservation at a restaurant and it was packed. Yeah, so my last gig, quote unquote, like before COVID, I was in Pittsburgh, and I flew into Pittsburgh the morning of March 7th, 2020, and I literally flew out for 24 hours to do this show. And then I was at the airport the next day, and literally 24 hours later, it was weird. Like, stuff was like, or people were like, oh, like, we shouldn't be here. Like, because it happened that fast. And then my official, like, true lockdown date started March 16th of that year. And I'd been trying to get a remote job before COVID, because I just work better at home. I just do. I obviously totally cool if that doesn't work for you, but that is what works for me. And I don't want to have to find this later, so I'll put it right here. The whole time I was like, this is, just for the record, not how I wanted to get a remote job, but I'm not going to complain now that I am remote. I wonder if I could get like a fish tank in here somewhere. Probably not. This looks a little crowded. What if we did this and then like this? I usually like to angle this, but I think I like that better because they have to be able to walk in through here. Anyway, that was all a very long tangent. That was basically, Shaddy, I would really like to see whatever you're willing and able to share. Obviously, that's 100% up to you, but whatever you're able to share later, that would be super cool. Been drawing a full sleeve design for this weekend, and your client just canceled. Oh no. Ugh. I'll come down. I already have a sleeve and a half, but we can put it somewhere else. My one arm is like a half sleeve, like from my shoulder to my elbow, and the other one had nothing on it because I was waiting to do my Moose tarot card tattoo, which I can pop up real quick. Now that because I didn't know what I knew I wanted something for Moose on that arm. I just wasn't sure what yet. I actually have 2 tattoos for Moose. I have a big old moose antler on my ribs, because that was the first one that I got when I was like, I think I want a tattoo for my dog, but maybe not of my dog. And then 5 years later, I was like, put his face on my body right now. So yeah, my one arm is like a nature half sleeve. I just got like, I basically gave an artist, it was a couple sessions, and I gave them just a bunch of stuff that's out in nature, like at my family's house up north. And I was like, I don't care uh what you put on me. I just, here's like a list of stuff I want and I want you to do it. And then my other arm I was holding off until I had I knew what I was getting for Moose. And now that means the rest of the arm can now be filled in because this went on. So this is my Moose tattoo. I wanted him as a tarot card, and I did him as, he's the sun because the whole world revolves around him. And now I tend to get, I'm on like a 1 or 2 a year pace. And I don't really have any major ideas right now. So I'm kind of like, I mostly assume like, I don't know, somebody will post Flash that I want or something. Like I'll have a chance. I want to meet Mr. Moose. You probably will if you come here this fall. I mean, if you come here this fall, we can definitely make that happen. He loves friends. He'll be so happy. You ready for your next one? Is your Lane, you only have the 2, right? You have the whisk and then the one we have together. Lane and I got matching like 2 sister snails on a mushroom tattoos a couple years ago. I have a lot. I don't remember how many I have. I have enough now that I look like a person with a lot of tattoos. And I will for sure, like I could see myself having like 2 full half sleeves. I just have to decide what I want on the other one. So yeah, we'll see. Oh, Shaddy doesn't have any. Maybe, I bet you have told me that. I bet I didn't know that. I was just like, I was 18 years old and I was just like, poor mommy. I started as soon as I was legally able to start. So I have a pretty significant number of them. Could use this table. Like, I really like this one, and it fits in very well with everything else. Let's use it again. Why not? It matches really well. Oh my god. Yeah, let's all go to Jordy. We'll all get tattoos, and then we'll all go to the giant ass Bass Pro Shop aquarium that I learned about on Sunday. We're coming. We're all coming. Honestly though, like, you guys truly are, one of these days we're gonna pick a weekend and we're just gonna do it, because it really isn't that far. It's not unattainably difficult to get to you. Listen, I've got a lot of PTO I've got to burn before September, and I can't decide how to use it, so don't threaten me with a fun aquarium time. I think... yeah, we need some kind of height over here. Everyone getting the Corolla. Everyone's getting in Carol. What about some clutter first? Yeah, Jillian, you're obviously you're included in this. I just assume, like, at this point in my life, if I do anything at all, you should just assume that, like, Lane, Velveeta Fan Club, and a Cozy Gremlin we're a package deal. And you all, if you invite me to something, it's like, well, can my girls come or not? Because if they can't come, I'm not coming. Yeah, so Rose 69420, Lucas also does not have any tattoos. And his thing is that he knows, like, the second he gets one, he's gonna be covered. Because he'll just, it truly is like, you get one, and then you're like, oh, this is who I am now. Thankfully, they're like an investment, so it's hard to spend, like, it's hard to get too many all at once. At least if you get a good tattoo and you pay an artist the amount of money you should be paying an artist to do that kind of work for you. They're an investment, so thankfully that's the only reason I'm not more covered is because it's an investment, and it should be, because you don't want cheap ones. You don't want the consequences of a cheap tattoo. What else can I put? I always use this. Oh wait, this was Rose 69 420 declared this rabbit haunted, so we're gonna use that one again. In one build, that was the haunted rabbit, so we'll use it again. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna catch up here on jammed in the back of a Corolla in the backseat for 3 hours to go to Kansas City. I was almost in Kansas City at the end of last year. I did like a week and a half on the road with the band. And I did their Boulder, Colorado, like all the way back to Wisconsin run. There was one night that they were in Kansas City and I just couldn't swing it because it was gonna be too much driving. Like, I would have just been irresponsibly tired to make that work. So my grandfather's in the Navy and was covered. He even got true love on his knuckles. I love that. No, I actually for real have really wanted to get to, we talked about this on Sunday. St. Louis has been on my trip list because I want to see their zoo. So like, we'll do it. We'll make it work. That's a place I really want to hit. We'll just invite, like, yeah, y'all are close enough. We'll just invite everybody and be like, hey, those weird video game sisters and their friends are coming. Just an open invite of let's all go to the zoo. Saw the zoo is having a really cool lantern light show on some nights this spring and I really want to go. That kind of stuff is so cool. Our zoo also does, like, specifically around the holidays, they do a big, like, light show. Our botanical garden does a bunch of cool events like that. Like, that is 100% my shit of stuff I like to do. Okay, I already used 2 of that hanging plant, so I should use this one. Can I even use her at her full size? I never have the space to do that. Oh, I can. Yes. Love it. St. Louis is a place with a luxurious bathroom TV. From Velveeta Fan Club's childhood. I love that. I think she's looking pretty cute. I don't know if I want to do much more than this down here, because I kind of want to just get up to the bedroom. That was my goal tonight, was to do the living room and then the bedroom. And then Sunday, probably. So I do have, okay. Tentatively, I'll stream on Sunday. I do have gigs on Friday and Saturday night this weekend. So Sunday is super, super dependent on me, like, power editing. Because I like to have, when I have gigs on the weekend, I don't like to carry editing into like my day job week, so I try really hard to have stuff done on Sunday. So it just depends how productive I can be Sunday during the day. But if I finish, I'll stream on Sunday. If not, I'll stream on Wednesday. And then the following week, a cozy gremlin was maybe gonna come visit. I don't know if she's still here. She's currently in another place right now though, so I think that was still sort of tentative. Because if that's the case, I probably wouldn't stream that Sunday. I'm in and out a little in the next couple weeks, just between people visiting, and then I have to go to Ohio for some shows. Just busy. Just freaking busy. Oh, Moose is having a little Nemo Dreamo on the couch right now, and his little feet are twitching. It's really cute. he last night, sorry, I'm just staring at this build trying to decide if it needs anything else, but honestly I think it's really cute down here. We could always add more at the end too. Last night, so Moose always sleeps with me for at least a little while at my apartment, and then when we go to Lucas's apartment, he is 100% encouraged and welcome to sleep in the bed with us. I think he just gets too warm and he has a hard time staying in the bed with us. Oh, you know what else hold on, I was gonna try something that I just can't remember how to do. I was maybe gonna like add carpet, and somehow you can do the like half squares and quarter squares, and I can't remember how to do it, so maybe it's actually gonna stay all wood down here. Anyway, oh, we need something on the stairs too. Maybe not. Maybe not. I'll think about it. So whenever we go to Luke's apartment, he like really wants Moose to sleep in the bed because he doesn't have his own dog. Like he's Moose's step Lucas. So he was very much, I was like, oh no, like, because last night Moose just didn't really seem to want to sleep with us, and I was like, oh no, like it's okay if he doesn't want to, like he can stay on the floor. And Lucas was like, well, you get way more Moose options than I do because you're with them all the time. So I was like, okay. So Lucas got out of bed, went to the kitchen, got some popcorn to bribe the dog to get in bed with us because he really wanted to snuggle with him. And oh yeah, we're gonna pick a bed now because this actually, honestly, I really like this bed, so maybe I'll just keep it there as a backup plan. But I want to try some other ones first, and I've never used that one, I don't think, so it would be a new one. So then Moose jumps into bed exactly where Lucas would sleep. So Lucas, like, Moose like slept between his legs basically the whole night. And I was like, you wanted it so bad, there's no way that's comfortable, but he just wanted Moose to sleep in the bed so bad. Dog successfully bribed. Yeah, he is like, he is very welcome and encouraged to sleep in the bed with us. But last night, every once in a while, he's just weird. Like he also really likes, I've talked about this, he likes to sleep in the bathtub because he's a freak. He sleeps in the bathtub. He sleeps in Lucas's shower now, which doesn't have a tub. It's just like a square stand-up shower, and Moose curls his big body into that thing. And do I like any of these? But so, I don't know, I'd say about half, maybe more, a little more than half the time, he sleeps with us at least part of the night. He sleeps with me almost every night, but when there's two of us, it's a little squishier. I do have the loft kit that I don't think I've ever used. I could use that one. What do we like? Do we like the yellow, like banister bed, or do we like the orange? But anyway, last night there was 0% chance that Lucas was comfortable, but he bribed the dog and he was sticking to it. He really wanted Moose to stay up there. This one does have a yellow. See, you're enabling me because I so consistently, this is a problem I have in my day job. I love putting like gold with a deep blue. And so my job is that I do conference artwork for I do conference branding for all of our clients. That's basically my whole job, is I create, if you're going to go to a conference of some kind, if you see a thing, it's my job to make it. So that's what I do in my day job. So like signage and programs and artwork to promote the conference, like that kind of thing. And every time I'm like, you guys have to kill me if I try to make another conference yellow and blue. But I just love it. It's a problem. I can't remember what this kit's called. Please, God, what were you called? Industrial loft. What else did you come with? You better have some nightstands. There we go. Okay, gas. It's gonna clip through the blinds. Do that. And then we'll do... let's just go like all out with this kit. Because I've never used it. I'm trying to branch out a little, you know? Cozy Gremlin's gonna hate this plant. There's another one like this that she doesn't like because she doesn't like the texture of it. Oh, are you just gonna... oh, it fits there. Okay. What are you? Oh, that's a cute table. This is very modern looking. I was gonna put a TV in here, but maybe not. Cozy Gremlin hates this one trick. No, she actually specifically does hate. There's one plant that she tells me every time I use it that she hates it. Which is fine. People are allowed to be wrong. You got Charizard! I love that for you. Where's the cuck chair gonna go? Oh, I also need to grab... I kind of hate the shape of this room already. I do need to swap the trim out here. Please just... please, please. Please just... what? Okay, there we go. It's like... please, please. Okay, how else could I do this? Unfortunately, I have completely caused problems for myself by I do like this as like a big slidey door. I think that's cool. How else? Oh, Moose is upside down. Hold on. Everyone needs to see what my dog's doing right now. I promise he looks scruffier than he really is. He was just wet because we went for a walk. Oh no, he moved. Okay, it's okay, I got one. He's going to the groomer next week. Thankfully. Let me show you. It's Moose right now. With his little feet in the sky and his snoot over here. He's such a little freak. Does Sims got bucket? Oh, you know what? I don't know. Well, wouldn't you know? We got bucket. Chad, we got bucket. Got multiple bucket, actually. Unassuming bucket. I don't really know. Could bucket go anywhere? Bucket could go like, hey, listen, I know you fit up there. I know it. Please don't say cuck bucket ever again. Lane, you know, no, not giant bucket. Here's what's happening. This needs to go. Yeah, we'll put a bucket up there. There we go. Bucket. Okay. That's it, you're going in the cock bucket. That's a horrible thing to say. I don't like any of those words together. Where'd you get... I want to talk about Charizard. I got Arcanine yesterday. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm done with the video game. Because I got the special boy. God, I have ruined everything with the shape of this stupid room. I could do it like this and tuck the bed in a corner. I could do it. I don't want to do it at the top of the stairs. That's weird, right? Like, it makes the most sense over here. Oh, wait. Did I get rid of the shitty overhead lights? I did. Okay. Because I didn't do it up here yet. Oh, I still had it set to nighttime, too. Found him in some grass. God, Pokemon's the best. Okay. Moose, he smells like Fritos. He's got Frito feet. Y'all familiar with dogs and their Frito feet? Moose got pretty bad Frito feet right now. I love these track lights, but there's not really a good spot to put them. Oh, I also... Oop! Computer just freaked out a little. Y'all still there? Look at these Frito fates. Doesn't want me to touch him. Moose hates when you touch his feet, and it just makes me want to touch him more. My sweet Frito feet boy. What swatch did it originally have here? Yeah, corn chip feet, exactly. Do cats have corn chip feet? Does that happen with cats too? You don't mind Frito feet or the wet dog smell? Dude, here's the thing. I'm like used to the wet dog, or I'm used to the Frito feet. It doesn't really bother me. It's just particularly strong right now. But, Moose on Sunday, just like, I took a nap and he woke me up because he smelled so bad. Like, the wet dog smell was so bad. Oh, it was terrible. It's like, dude, how are you not offending yourself with that smell right now? It was pretty gnarly. Here, we're also gonna do... I'm gonna put this over here instead. Somewhere... I don't have room for a chair. Actually, don't worry. We'll make room for a chair. We'll put the chair right here. There's always room for a cup chair. Yeah, he was rancid on Sunday. Smelly man. Did I still let him exist on my couch? Of course. He's my special boy. Of course I let him on my couch even though he was disgusting. Ugh. Mr. Buddy. Does this fit? Technically? Could I make it smaller? I like the idea of a fan. I just don't want it to be, like, a hazard. Did we get any kind of table lamp? Nope. That's okay. That's okay. We'll figure it out. We need... This doesn't fit the vibe at all, but I love this lamp. I say that every time. I have a similar one in real life that Lucas got me a couple of years ago. Love a good theme light. Alright, well, one of those for sure. And then... what if we did a lantern? This kind of fits the vibe. The one from high school years. I need you to be real nighttime so I can see. And then we gotta do something about that light color. I changed everything to like warm white. then I also swear, I can't remember which pack it was that has like a oh, it moves upside down again. I can't handle it at all when his little feet are in the sky. Such a weirdo. That doesn't match just a little, and it stresses me out. Not the vibe. Where's the other one from Industrial Loft? I used it downstairs already, but I do not care. Which color did I pick? Because then I'll pick a different one. Okay, I used the brown swooshy one. No brown swooshy ones. We'll use a different one. That's the one we can't use. Just want to get the placement on it correct. I could just use like the brown one. It's like a slightly redder. Could use the black and white one. I need an accent wall in this space though. It's really dark. Because like downstairs it was... Also, the reason I use the same color was because it bothers me if they don't match up in the stairwell. This is a me problem. So much that's a me problem and not an anybody else problem. But I could do... Let's go pop this boy. Get some brightness in here. That instantly feels better. Adjusting on the couch. So then we need some like plants or something. I see those big steppy emotes. God, I say this every time, but Mitchell's artwork is so ridiculously good. It's just like, it's not like I don't have another artist to compare it to, because he has such a perfectly unique Mitchell style. I love it. You're a wizard with these builds? Thank you. For the first like 20 years I played The Sims, didn't really build at all. And then I started seeing like the YouTube videos of people building, and I was using them as kind of like co-working noise since I work from home. I work alone all the time. And I was like, I bet I could start doing that and like contributing to that space and being somebody else's like work from home buddy, right? And so I really didn't start building until like a year ago or so. I would customize existing builds and I would download people's builds. And so I was more decorating, but I wasn't doing any of my own like 100% from scratch builds like I do now. Oh yes. Yes. Perfect. Ugh, love it. Could I put him over here too? Yeah, I can. I'm the boss of me, so I can do whatever I want. God, I love blue and gold. This is so funny. There's a college in Wisconsin called UW Eau Claire. It's in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. And their mascot is the Blue Golds. And they just like invented a bird to be the Blue Golds because they were like, yeah, our colors are blue and gold. And they're like, what's your mascot? The Blue Golds. And they invented like a bird mascot to be the Blue Golds. It's so funny. I went to UW Green Bay. And ours was the Phoenix, not like the Phoenixes. We were collectively the UW Green Bay singular Phoenix. And I always thought that was weird. What do I want to put on top of that? Damn it, I accidentally opened a... Get out of here. It's... You'd think I'd learn how to not accidentally open shit on my laptop while I'm streaming. According to legend, only one Phoenix can exist at a time, right? I actually don't know. Is that a thing? I don't know. Gonna have to take it up with Jeebs. With my old school. Okay, I do still need some overhead lighting or some sconces or something. I feel like sconce might be the way to go for this one. Maybe some of these. I love this one. It's such a simple light, but I think it's so pretty. Do I have space for it there? Yeah, I do. Okay, oops. I didn't save the whole time. Oh my god. I did see, did Lane redeem? Sorry. Somebody did redeem, like, a posture check. Who did that? I'm sorry. I saw it. Spice did it. Oh my gosh. Spice did it. I don't know if you're still here, Spice. Thank you. I feel bad I totally missed that. I'll have to say hi to Spice later. I think Spice played with you guys on Monday, right? You played with Glenn and Lane and Nick. Mario Party. When Lane ruined Christmas. That was a good stream. That was a silly Billy time. With silly Billy friends. Can I... There we go. They won't go all the... Well, okay. We'll make it go all the way to the bottom. Cool. And then maybe something over here, too. Still cry laughing about the time I ruined Christmas. It was very good. Guys, I'm so happy to have Chill Hot back. Oh my god. My soul has been like empty without it. Because I use it during work too. Oh, that's okay. That's not gonna work. That's okay. Oh, you know what then? I think we need like a lamp or something up here. Actually, here. I'll do the trick because I don't have that much left to do today, so I'll put in a little extra effort here. Lighting. Use this one. Oh no, it's not tall enough. I need a really tall... Because the whole trick is that you... Damn it, I didn't think about this. I don't know if there's a lamp tall enough to do the lamp trick with this one. Is this one? Or what if I just... There we go. We have the technology. Because then you do this to help you place where you want it. And there we go. And then I want a plant, or I want like a lamp here. Crying, laughing, throwing up eggnog. Hey, are y'all... How do y'all feel about eggnog? I don't like it. And I'm not afraid to live my truth about that. I don't like eggnog. It's fine. It means there's more for the rest of you. but not for me. I don't like it. You've never had it? You probably shouldn't because you're lactose intolerant, and I would hate to see Mitchell's fate if you consumed eggnog, given your history. Pin this. The yum yum, give me some. I mean, Lane, it is resources about Minnesota again. Do you want this on your record twice? Where you had me remove an important piece of information for a silly bit. Nick muttering under his breath from the other side of the couch. End of friendship. Is he an eggnog fan? I don't know if I knew that. Also, we're talking about Velveeta fan clubs, Nick. Professor Pants, not Red Toad 64 Nick. Unless they're the same person and we've been living a lie this entire time. That would be pretty crazy. We do have a running theory that Velveeta fan club is actually my friend from New Jersey. So maybe you guys are both other people that we know. We have strong opinions about peanut butter and creamy beverages. I do not like creamy beverages. I don't like eggnog. I don't like Bailey's Irish cream. I don't want that in my life. And that's fine because it leaves more for the rest of you. Yeah, I don't know. It's just the texture stresses me out. I don't do a lot of dairy in general. I don't like the phrases creamy beverages. Yeah, because beverages shouldn't be creamy. We should all be drinking exclusively lemon lime seltzer water 100% of the time. Although someone here doesn't like seltzer. It's Red Toad 64 or Rose 69 420 maybe. Does one of you not like seltzer? Am I making that up? Somebody doesn't. Or one of you just maybe you don't have a big opinion, you just don't like it. You're not super into it. I can't remember. You drink eggnog booze without booze December or July. Can you get eggnog not at Christmas? I guess I assumed they only made it during Christmas. Hello, Will. You've come during my divisive eggnog talk. Eggnog is the best. But how do you feel about seltzer? That's my thing. I have never purchased packs. I don't buy 12 packs of soda in my adult life. I have never bought anything like that. And then they created seltzer water in cans, and now I buy so much of it all the time. And forget to drink regular water about it. Seltzer's also the best, yeah. Alright, I just gotta figure out some stuff to put on this wall, and then I think we're done with what God, I know I can't use these in every single build. They're just so good. I like every single swatch that comes with this. And I used it downstairs, so I probably shouldn't use it again. Oh, I'll put the pets. We'll do the pets. Fucking love seltzer, but I've been way too wary of carbonated things since my blood turned to acid. Yeah, that's pretty valid. I would also be concerned. Okay, I didn't let myself use the retro furniture downstairs. But could I maybe use some of the artwork? Oh no, Maddie's trapped at Arby's. Don't worry, I'll go get her after stream. I'll go pick her up. Also, okay, I have never in my life thought about Arby's. Ever, right? That's not a place I'd think about for any reason. And all of a sudden, now it's a bit, right? So I think about it more. There's an Arby's right by my house that I have never, ever realized was there. I had no idea we had one in the city, let alone 2 minutes from my house. And all of a sudden I'm like, oh, there's an Arby's over there. Yeah. What if I just... Okay, I know I'm trying not to do all the everything is so symmetrical, but what if these though, because I like them. What if those? And I haven't used them super recently either. I'm doing pretty good with the other, like, not... I'm trying to bust out of some of my usual tendencies here. Arby's is an SCP expressed by simply being aware of its presence. You're so right. Elaine, were you saying what in response to there being an Arby's? Yeah, it's like right by my house, and you for sure pass it all the time. But it's in a spot. Here's my thinking. It's in a spot where you're sort of just getting on the highway, so you're like thinking about not getting into a car accident, so you're not really looking for Arby's, but it is there. I'll point it out next time we're in the same car going to the same place. I'm like 99% sure that you probably pass it going to work if you go the way I think you go to work. Lucas and I were in the car and I was just like, do we have a fucking Arby's right there? And he was like, yeah, why do you care as a vegetarian that we have an Arby's right there? I was like, no, you have to understand. It's a bit, Lucas. I love this fish lamp. I have literally no reason to use it. I just love it. You know what else I love? These. They don't really mesh well with that bed, but they're... Although... One of the packs does have, like, swipeable... Like, I don't know what they're called. The thingies that hang down from the bed frame. It's just really cool. Canopy? I guess that's the word I'm looking for. Okay, I need a light. I need a light. And then we'll call it, because I am going long. I just, yeah, we're gonna use this one. I'm streaming a little long, but I also haven't been streaming as consistently, so it's okay. Also, there's like a lot of people here tonight, so thank you for hanging. I had a great crowd on Sunday, a great crowd tonight. Thank you guys. It's always like I said, like this. I basically stream for the purpose of making VODs. Like I just get it all over with in one. And then I put them on YouTube, and then I hope someday somebody finds them and, again, uses me as their, like, second screen, co-working kind of vibey hang. And I never, like, at no point was I like, oh yeah, people are going to come to this. So it's just so nice that people come. I love when I get to talk to you guys, and it's just so nice. We have such good internet friends and our in-person friends who come hang out, and it's just so nice. I appreciate everybody coming to mine and to Lane's and all the silly things we do on the internet. I miss Cha-Cha. Yeah, tell Lane you miss Cha-Cha, because maybe I just feel like we're overdue for a Cha-Cha Tree Frog update. We never made his wife Tracy Tree Frog. Okay, let's see. Twitch stuff showing me AI generate. Don't even get me started. Thankfully, I'm glad we've all like found our people of like being very anti-AI, generative AI bullshit. It's exhausting. It's so I'm friends with so many like older people. This again, it's not fair to like single out specific groups of people for having a harder time detecting AI, right? Like, I feel like the people in this chat, we're all kind of the same age group where we're very tuned in to like, we know what something AI looks like, even the good AI. Good meaning like it's gotten really smart in some ways and creates convincing videos in some ways. I feel like most people I know are still really good at pointing out like, hey, that's also, sorry to be that guy, but like that's AI, sorry. Please don't send me that. But like I'm friends with a lot of older people who just literally everything they share on Facebook is AI. And I'm like, you have to know that's not real, right? Like, that's not like a 6-month-old baby speaking full adult sentences to a dog. And you know that, right? It's just, oh, it's so stressful. Because then you have to be, then you're like in the weird position of like, do you say something? Do you not? It's just, oh, it's all, it's a drain on life and humanity and all of our time and energy. Also, as a person who exclusively works in creative spaces, like, I want to die. Like, it's so stressful. We could go to the Rainforest Cafe. Yeah, we got to do it. Let's see. Yeah, Lane is named after a Jimmy Buffett song. Do people like the sim stream? Yeah, we fucking like the sim stream, Lane. It was so fun. You could send Cha Cha Tree Frog like on a date or like out on the town. You could send him on vacation. You could just take him around town for, it doesn't even have to be a whole stream. You could just do it as like part of a stream. It absolutely doesn't. If you're not confident doing a full 2-hour stream of The Sims, it's okay. But I think we'd love to check in on Cha Cha Tree Frog. Want to go to Rainforest Cafe in Margaritaville? Great news. If you go to a Mall of America, they're across from each other. I have a really good video of Lane. I had again, I've got this band that I go do a bunch of stuff for, and one year Lane went with me for part of that tour, and she was with me in Minneapolis. We had time to kill, and the Mall of America has an aquarium in it, so I was like, well, we're doing that because we have a lot of time. And then we were just walking around, and we knew there was a Rainforest Cafe, and we got up there, and it's across from the Margaritaville, which I think we also knew because of Eddie Burbach's video. I can't remember if that was part of his Rainforest Cafe or his Margaritaville series, but one of them, yeah, it was in his video. I was gonna see if I could find it. Although I think videos maybe don't work in Lane. If I can make it work, can I show it? You can say no. But like Lucas and I were also just at Mall of America. I had another show in Minneapolis last fall, and we went and did that. I could also show the really cute picture of you in the clownfish tank. Okay, hold on. I'm basically done building. Now I'm just showing you cute vacation memories with my sister. Okay. I have the clownfish picture. I'm gonna see if is this the video? I can't remember though if videos work in Discord. We're gonna try. And I hope I'm putting it in the right spot. We're gonna find out. Let's see. Okay. Well, first I'll show you the picture of Lane, because it's really cute. This is Lane in the clownfish tank at the Mall of America. It's really cute. I actually really like that aquarium. If you go though, go like on the middle of a weekday, and you'll basically have this thing to yourself. Lucas and I just recently went on a Sunday, and that was stupid. That's when we were there. The show I was working was um, on a Sunday, so it's not like we made that choice. Let me see. I know this is small, but I don't know how to make it bigger. But I can at least show you the video. So just pretend I'm showing you the big video and watch this. Lane she was really excited about Rainforest Cafe. Yeah, that was a good trip. I was gonna look and see if I had any other worth sharing from that one. Did I take any pictures of myself at that? Oh, I did, like in the jellyfish room. Hold on. This was also very like I'm wearing a mask in this picture because it was very much like still sort of mask time. So the Mall of America also has this jellyfish room that's like full of mirrors. So there aren't actually that many jellyfish tanks. It just looks like infinite jellyfish tanks. See, my hair's straight again. It's so funny because I don't do that anymore. But there's only like, I don't know, maybe 10, but it looks like infinite jellyfish tanks in there because of how many mirrors they have and stuff. Yeah, it's so cool. It's totally worth your time if you're ever in Minneapolis. That one's actually, it's slightly outside of Minneapolis. I can't remember what city it's actually in. But if I'm in I like once or twice a year I end up working a show up there, and then if I take somebody with me, we'll peep around the Mall of America. All right. I'm pretty happy with what we did tonight. I got my goal. I probably would have finished by 10 if I wasn't yapping so much. Cool. I'm just gonna get my like thumbnail picture of. Gotta get some kind of thumbnail shot in here. But yeah, thanks for hanging. Again, I had such a nice crowd tonight. Thank you so much. It's been so nice. Again, like when I started doing this, I was just like, I don't like tell my real life too much about this. Like obviously my close friends know I do it. But it's not like I like post anywhere that I'm doing it. So anytime I get like a really nice group of people, I'm like, oh, it was so nice, and I appreciate everybody being here, and just nice to hang out with y'all. And I feel like we talked about on Sunday that like part of the reason I was streaming a little less was because I'm a little overwhelmed by how much time I spend on Twitch, because I want to be at every single person's streams, and if I am overwhelmed, my first preference is to not do my own stream so that I have more bandwidth and energy to like go be in other people's streams. And like this week in particular, I just ended up in so many friends' streams and had such a nice time with everybody. And I took that break last week, and I feel a little better. And I just need to keep reminding myself that sometimes breaks are okay, and you are in fact allowed to do that. Especially it's like video games and hanging out with your friends on the internet should always be fun and not like I don't want this to be a thing that I'm doing like, oh my god, I have to do it. Like I genuinely love doing this, and I love building and talking with my friends while I do it, and I want to keep it that way. So yeah, it's always nice. Like we're in everybody's chats. Like I said, we hung out with a bunch of people just last night, like sitting on Lucas's couch, and then when we were supposed to be going to bed, we were watching Shaddy on my phone. It's just so nice, and I'm glad we found everybody. And I've got a bunch of in-person friends too that are consistently here, and it's just so freaking nice that we all can hang out and spend time together. And we're still making Jimmy Buffett references. Yes, Lane is named after Jimmy Buffett's song. His daughter's name is Delaney, and there's a song called Delaney Talks to Statues, and that's the song my sister's named after. I'm named after. Are y'all okay? I'm old, right? I'm older than a lot of you, I think. Are you familiar? Are y'all? Do you know like the show Bob and Doug McKenzie? Or the characters Bob and Doug McKenzie? I can't remember what the show was actually. SCTV. It was like the whole bit is that they're like Canadian broadcaster people, but they also, the reason most people my age know those characters are because they were the two moose in the movie Brother Bear. I don't know if people saw that movie. Absolute banger soundtrack because Phil Collins does not hold back. And so I'm named after Bob and Doug McKenzie, the characters, because my dad loved those characters. And Lane and I both have full names that we do not use. So now we both go by nicknames and literally always have. Neither of us has ever really gone by our full name, but okay, well now I've talked to myself in a circle. I've thanked everybody a million times. Thank you again a million times. We'll see y'all. You're streaming tomorrow, right, Lane? We're streaming. We'll see everybody in Lane's chat tomorrow. We'll see everybody in Glenn's chat tomorrow. Yeah, thanks so much. I hope Chill Hop keeps working because man, this is so much nicer when I've got Sleepy Fish playing in the background. All right, everybody, go drink some water, take your meds, get ready for bed, go get a good night's sleep. Good luck on your project, Shaddy. I'm looking forward to seeing it when you're ready to share. Yeah, Slapsney. Oh my god, Rose 69420, you are Midwestern. The Slapsney, the welp, gotta get going. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. All right, good night for real. Have a good one.